Hey guys, it's Morgan and welcome to my room. I make music and I'm also just enjoying sharing some different tips I've learned along my wellness journey. And today we're actually going to talk about period health and hygiene. These are just some tips I've learned throughout my journey that kind of, just help me feel a little more comfortable during this time of the month. And so I'm just going to get right into it. So one of the things that I actually really enjoy having that has really helped out during this time of the month is actually having a heating pad, specifically one that you can plug in and it'll actually stay hot, one of those electronic ones. I have one that you can just kind of tie around you with Velcro and plug it up, and I'll sit on the couch and just kind of like get work done with that on, or whatever I'm doing. If I'm laying down, I'll actually put it on and just allow that to heat that really sensitive area, just to kind of help with pain. Also, I will say, I know it's a little bit controversial now. There's so much battle of not taking anything over the counter if you can help it, which in general, pretty holistic. But at the same time, take the Advil, take the Ibuprofen, especially the first day or the day before when you're really cramping. It's not like you're taking it long term. I say go ahead and take it. Honestly, it just reduces the pain a lot quicker than some other methods I've tried, which actually for pain reduction, if you guys have any suggestions for something a little more natural and holistic that helps relatively quickly when you're in a lot of pain, definitely let me know in the comments. But for now, on day one, I take my ibuprofen and I lay down and put my heating pad on, and honestly that really helps a lot, pretty quickly, so I can start getting things done a little sooner. But I allow myself that time to rest. Try to do that if you can. Just allow yourself a little bit of time to rest. Even if you have a lot of things to get done, maybe just even if it's 5 minutes, go ahead and take your ibuprofen if you can, and then put your heating pad on and just give yourself 5 minutes or so. Just to relax and allow your muscles that are contracting to just relax a little bit. And hot tea, herbal tea helps with that as well for me. Another thing that I actually really like, I've started taking these about maybe a couple months ago. It's actually beef liver capsules. So I do this one, it's an Ancestral Supplements brand, grass-fed beef liver. I take these during my cycle because actually I feel like it helps with my energy. Definitely has a ton of iron in it that our bodies can absorb a lot better than just iron supplements. So you can take beef organ supplements or beef liver supplements. Our body is losing a lot of iron at that time. For me, I've noticed it's helped with my energy. So I feel a lot less lethargic during those weeks, and I don't take these every day. I usually just take them every day when I'm on my cycle, and it's 6 capsules a day, which sounds like a lot, and they're not super small, but I've noticed a difference, so it's worth it for me. I actually don't really have a problem with swallowing larger pills, but if that's something that bothers you, I would look into maybe, they might have powder supplements maybe you can mix into something instead of the capsules, but these work fine for me. That's typically what I will do. Another thing, even though I'm on my fitness journey, just completed my weight loss journey, and I'm on a maintenance journey right now, I don't deprive myself. So I know, we get cravings during our cycle week, and for me, typically that craving will look like chocolate or cheese or popcorn or all of these things, which honestly most days I feel like I'm craving those anyway, but especially during my period. I don't have a really intense sweet tooth, but during my period sometimes I feel a little bit more, but I don't deprive myself, and it's fine. I haven't gone off track, to the point where I'm gaining weight or anything. Of course, on your period you feel a little bit bloated, but that's pretty normal. I will allow myself a little, small, fun-sized chocolate if that's what I'm wanting, if I'm craving that. I just don't go crazy with the portions, but I will allow myself to have it, or some cheese. I might make nachos, but just a couple little replacements here. Maybe instead of sour cream I use low-fat Greek yogurt, which I do anyway. or reduced fat cheese, and I'll put fresh jalapenos on there, and I can really bulk it up with the veggies and the, you know, grilled chicken or ground chicken, whatever I have on top. So that's typically what I will do. I will have what I'm craving. If I'm craving wings, I will make wings. I might make them in the air fryer. You know, I'm not gonna deep fry them, but I still get that satisfaction of having, you know, wings with buffalo sauce and maybe like a yogurt-based blue cheese dressing, or like a chocolate protein bar. You know, during that time of the month, I may, like, you know, spend a little extra on my favorite, you know, chocolate protein bars that, you know, might be a little more expensive, but it tastes just like a candy bar. So I really feel like I'm having that satisfaction. Plus I get protein out of it, so it's like a win-win. Right now, I recently tried Bear's protein bars. There was one in particular, I want to say like a Cocoa Crisp one. I don't know, but it was so good. And I need to find, I know they're online, I can order them online. I saw it at Trader Joe's. I don't usually get to go to Trader Joe's, so there's not one super close to us, but man, it was good. It tasted just like a candy bar. It didn't taste like a protein bar at all, but it had like 20 grams of protein in it. So that's something that I think in the future would be worth me driving out to Trader Joe's and getting, you know, my, you know, Bear, you know, if I'm really craving it. So I don't know, that's something to consider too. Another thing, so actually I have a particular favorite pad that I prefer to use. So when we're talking about pads and tampons, Honey Pot brand, they've got the herbal infused pads that I really, really like, especially on like days 1 and 2. It's kind of got this like mentholy feeling, which the first time I tried it out, it was a little like, what's going on? Because it's like mentholy, like you feel, it's like a cooling sensation. And it's like weird at first, but also feels really good because you're in pain. So it just kind of like cools everything down a little bit and helps. I think with everything else, like, you know, with the heating pad, with my, you know, ibuprofen and that as well, that cooling sensation, it really helps to just feel refreshed and, you know, just kind of helps with that pain reduction as well a little bit. So those are my favorites to use. I hadn't experienced anything like it before I tried the Honey Pot herbal infused pads. But yeah, those are my favorite for that reason. Another thing, just kind of speaking of more along the lines of hygiene, bidets. Let's talk about bidets. So I got a bidet, I want to say about a year ago, and for a lot of reasons, it's life-changing. So Tushy brand just happened to, they run sales all the time. They happen to be running a sales like buy one, get one free or something like that, where one was either half off or it was a BOGO sale or something. So when we moved into our new spot, I ordered bidets because I was like, you know what? I've always kind of wanted to have it just to feel like very clean and fresh and everything. And it's great for a lot of reasons, especially post-pandemic. During the pandemic, everyone was like, you know, toilet paper shortage and all that. So anyway, specifically for my cycle, bidets have really come in handy. Just, again, sometimes it feels like I just want to hop in the shower every like 2 hours. And we have things to do, so I literally can't just do that. So bidet is great because you can like basically shower there, just there, and it keeps everything like clean and refreshed and kind of activates the herbal infused pads, which is kind of funny, but they work so well together. But even on its own, just feeling cleaner, it helps. But yeah, this is just a quick video. I just kind of wanted to run down the list of a few things that really help me feel comfortable during that time of the month. If I forget anything, I will add it in the comments if I think of it and add it later. But also let me know in the comments, you know, what do you do that kind of helps you feel more comfortable, kind of reduces the pain, and just allows you to feel a little more normal during that time. You know, definitely, I want to create a community here, so please feel free to share in the comments, you know, what you do, because that might help somebody else. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to share. I will see you in the next video, and I wish you well. Bye.